Kassadin, the Voidwalker, emerges from the wastelands of Akhirnya into this patch. Kassadin is a melee mid laner who scales powerfully into the late game. His passive, Voidstone, shields him from magic damage after casting a spell near an enemy. His first ability fires a null sphere that briefly silences your target. If you're facing an enemy that relies on casting spells to deal magic damage, Kassadin might be the pick for you. His second ability, Netherblade, empowers his next attack. You'll gain range, deal bonus damage, and restore mana if you hit a champion. Netherblade's cooldown resets on killing its target, so it's a good tool for securing farm in lane. Kassadin's third ability, Force Pulse, deals magic damage and slows in a cone. It becomes more powerful after spells are cast nearby, so be sure to stack it up to make the biggest impact. His ultimate, Riftwalk, strikes fear into the hearts of squishy champions everywhere. Kassadin blinks to a target location and damages nearby enemies. Casting it again within a few seconds deals more damage but costs double the mana. You'll have no problem taking down any teamfight stragglers as long as you keep an eye on your mana bar. Now we'll leave the void behind and visit the ferocious land of Noxus. Samira, the Desert Rose, is here to amp up your style in the Dragon Lane. With a mix of melee and ranged attacks, Samira is for players who want to take risks and look good while doing it. Her passive, Daredevil Impulse, lets her stand toe-to-toe with other champions. When she's close enough, she'll change out her pistols for a short-range blade attack, which deals bonus damage. When she attacks an immobilized enemy, she'll dash into range. If they're airborne, she'll knock them up for a few extra seconds. Samira's first ability, Flare, fires a single shot, but if there's an enemy in front of her, she'll slash out in a cone instead. Her second ability, Blade Whirl, creates an area around Samira, destroying all projectiles. It's the perfect tool to escape from a sticky situation. Save it for enemy crowd control and you'll get away scot-free. Windrush, Samira's third ability, allows her to dash towards an enemy champion or structure, slashing everything in her path. Samira can cast other abilities during her dash as well. Samira's ultimate, Infernal Trigger, is a real showstopper. It has no cooldown, but you'll need S-grade style to pull it off. Stack up style by dealing damage to champions with different abilities and attacks. Each unique source grants a stack. At maximum stacks, it's time to unleash your full, destructive power. Samira can't cast Blade Whirl during Inferno Trigger, and it could be interrupted by crowd control, so make sure you have a clear shot. Samira also comes with something special to flex on your enemies. When you use an emote, you'll throw them 1 gold. Try it out if you're feeling generous or just to brag about your first blood kill. Sion, the undead juggernaut, rises once more. If you've got an axe to grind in the Baron lane, try out this unstoppable force and lay waste to the rift. Sion's passive, Glory in Death, allows him to keep fighting from beyond the grave. When he dies, he'll briefly come back to life, fearing nearby opponents. He gains lifesteal and tenacity, and his abilities are replaced with Death Surge, which grants move speed. His health quickly decays over time, so use your extra seconds wisely. Sion will also gain bonus health whenever he kills a unit or gets a takedown on a champion. His first ability is Decimating Smash. Cast once to start channeling the swing of your axe, then cast again to bring it down. Channeling for long enough will change your slow into a knock-up. Soul Furnace, Sion's second ability, grants a shield that will explode with a second cast. His next ability, Roar of the Slayer, deals magic damage, slows, and reduces the armor of the first enemy hit. If it's a minion, they'll be knocked back, applying the same effects to all enemies in their path. Follow this up with Decimating Smash to easily set up a gank on your enemy laner. Sion's ultimate, Unstoppable Onslaught, makes him a fearsome initiator. Cast to charge forward in the target direction, but choose wisely. You can move during your charge, but you'll turn very slowly. When he collides with an enemy or terrain, he'll slam the ground to deal damage and knock up in an area. The further Sion moves, the longer the knock up, so rush in from far away to hit the hardest. During his charge, Sion is immune to all crowd control, and he can recast to end it early.